I'm Joe.
And I'm Richie.
And we're here in Garden City at the Roosevelt Field Mall, and we're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Volume 2, opening night!
You asked for it,
And we're gonna give it to you.
so without further ado, let's go inside and watch this movie. Oh my God, I was something else. All right. Woo!
Wow, that was good.
Yeah, that was
Campbell's good.
That was good. We have a lot to discuss, but first, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Give
Please
us a like.
do.
Yes, please do. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, share these videos. We're desperate for fame compared to the first one.
To be honest, I'm more entertained with this movie than the last one. And I think the reason why is because I think James Gunn felt a little bit more comfortable and he could push things further. The intro scene that you've seen in the beginning with Star-Lord in the first movie was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen anything like that before. But like the second one, oh my God,
Yeah.
the intro was great. It just built upon that with more characters.
Yeah.
It was an awesome wonder. It was great.
So that kind of segues into the next thing is the characters itself. So they went from Groot to Baby Groot, which was, a lot. It was fun, very cute.
Yeah.
He was very much on display in the intro. It's kind of, the intro was basically based around him.
Him and Drax.
Yes.
Drax has been getting a lot of, they totally built upon all the one-liners he had in the previous movie, and it wasn't really that many. Now, I don't know, what, every 10 minutes he says something hilarious?
Yeah, they really went out of their way for him to constantly be saying something and constantly being ridiculous. His delivery's good, good character. What you were used to in the first one, just more of that.
It's a families fight, and there's a lot of fighting in this movie, and then they kind of learn to accept that they are who they are, and they care for each other, and they'll always be out for each other. It's kind of sweet. What do you think? Do you think the first one is better than the second?
I like the second one better.
Yeah. Well, I think that settles that. Look, everything was better. The effects was more profound.
The effects were
good. There were more jokes. The songs were on point.
Yeah. The story was good.
Yeah.
And I think the villain was good. That's another knock on these Marvel films.
Yeah.
Is that the villains are like undercooked. I think it's a term you hear a lot. I thought that, well, this is the spoiler alert. Obviously, spoiler alert. Kurt Russell is the main villain. He was really cool. The other secondary villain was the Sovereign species, which were these kind of like conceited douchebag gold people.
And they do say it in the film.
Yeah, they do say it in the film. So it was kind of cool how they just had these people that were just kind of just really like full of themselves.
Yeah.
And then they had some like Ravengers that were kind of bad.
This felt a little bit more, I don't want to use that word, dark. It was just a little bit more serious.
It was serious, but it's hard to explain. It was not, there was no lack of jokes, there was no lack of humor, but it was a little darker. Who do you think was the hottest alien chick in the movie?
I think Drax said it best. What's her name? Mantis?
Yeah, Mantis.
She is beautiful on the inside, but ugly on the outside. Some kind of jokes. He didn't want to say his feelings, and he was making a lot of jokes about how he didn't want to come on to her and called her hideous, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It was really, really funny. I guess she was the hottest one. You could, manipulate your emotions. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. What
I
do
still
you
think it was Gamora.
You think Gamora?
Yeah. Zoe Saldana, I think, is still...
You can't go wrong with that.
Still looks pretty good, even though she's in green makeup. That's my personal opinion.
Well, you still see her as opposed to her sister.
Yeah, her sister they really make her look ridiculous.
The way they expanded upon that, their relationship together, because this whole movie was just like about family.
Yeah, it was all about family. It was about daddy issues. So there was a lot of just everybody had daddy issues or family issues. Which, I guess everybody can relate to family issues in some way or another, so it made it more relatable. I think Nebula was probably my least favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, well...
I don't know why.
It's okay, it's just different. She was just very mean. She was just really upset. Anger. Like, the whole movie, she just carried anger on her
Yeah.
shoulders. And, I mean, she explains why, and it's okay. It all works out.
In the end, everything's fine. There is the one big heroic death.
Yeah.
Which I guess we don't want to really have to spoil, but it's really cool. I mean, I'm a big fan of that, like, noble sacrifice. The biggest cameo was Sylvester Stallone, which was...
I don't think he was the biggest cameo. I think Hasselhoff was the biggest cameo.
Well, that was a funny cameo.
Yeah,
but
it was a few seconds, but it was great when you see it.
Stallone's cameo was actually more than a cameo, though. He actually was a character.
I think they're going to expand upon him, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I got a huge feeling, I got a big vibe out of Demolition Man.
Yeah.
When he was wearing that Reaver suit. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, Demolition Man. If you love that movie, you're going to like it.
Yeah.
He channeled that character. He definitely did.
So his character had a relation to Yondu, which was Michael Rooker's character. Mm-hmm. And Michael Rooker, now, I don't know if you noticed, but they were in a movie called Cliffhanger together.
Oh, my God. Was that Rooker's, like, one of his first films?
That was probably one of those earlier films.
Yeah.
Where Sly Stallone's character drops Michael Rooker's fiancée from a cliff by accident. He's mad at him. But they end up working it out in the end with a bunch of villains.
John Lithgow was the bad guy.
Yes, John Lithgow was the bad guy.
Great John
Anyway,
Lithgow.
it was nice to see them together again.
Yeah.
I mean, that was interesting. So that was good. Michael Rooker was really good. I think he might have been my favorite character, Yondu.
His character definitely expanded.
He had a bond with Rocket, which was really cool. So that
was a good moment.
That was actually one of the better things. Like, they kind of did different combinations of people, so they kind of put him and Rocket together, and that was some of the better stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think was your favorite part or the funniest part?
We both have the same moment, and that's going to be pretty much third act.
Yes.
Where Drax is carrying Mantis off Id. He's a
Ego.
I'm sorry, Ego. It's going to come out.
Ego.
They have these like little jetpacks where it's just it's like the size of like a pog. You put it on the back of on your back, and then it just wraps around your chest, and then rockets you off. So in the beginning of the film,
he wasn't wearing his because he's like, I don't wear it. I have sensitive nipples.
And in the third act,
when he puts it on, he's like just screams, "My nipples!" and flies into space. Yeah,
flying towards the camera, yelling this. Hilarious.
That was probably the funniest part of the whole movie.
And that is great writing because you hear it at first.
Yeah.
In like the first 10 minutes of the film.
Yeah, they pay it off.
It's a good line. You don't think about it again.
Yeah.
And then it comes right back around. Well, what do you think about it in terms of the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, I was going to look at. Good call.
Ooh.
I think it's one of the better ones. Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is Captain America: Winter Soldier.
That's my favorite too.
It was just it was like an actual serious.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I think this is up there.
Movie.
I think this is up there. I don't know where I'd rank it, but I think it's up there.
Yeah.
Maybe I think I like this one.
It was, you know what? I mean, I think shooting on reds was a good idea.
Oh.
Visually, it looked good.
It did look good visually.
And like the effects were fantastic. But I think in terms of visual effects compared to like what, Doctor Strange? I don't know. Doctor Strange had more going for it, but that's
that was Inception, Marvel Inception.
Kurt Russell's unfortunately the bad guy in this, and he has so much charisma. It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's great. Like, man, he's a great actor.
I don't know if I agree with you on Kurt Russell being a great actor.
He's a great actor. I'm sorry.
I mean, he used to play the same character. I mean, okay, well, let me put it was
Death Proof. The way he ate those nachos made me so hungry for nachos.
You know what? He was basically
Escape from New York. The Thing. Okay, so he's a great B-movie actor. Who cares?
Executive Decision.
Executive Decision was great.
My favorite Kurt Russell movie is still Overboard.
Oh my god, that's old.
Another thing interesting is that the term, I don't think the term Star-Lord is ever said once throughout the whole movie.
But they got that out of the way. In the first movie, he needed to like cement himself as this great hero.
Yeah.
Among the stars. And he did that when he held the Infinity Stone, which is what brings Kurt Russell's character to find him.
I think my biggest disappointment was that they did not work in John C. Reilly like they did in the first one.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
They talked about the Nova Corps, but they didn't have any Nova Corps in it. Where do you rank it with superhero films in general?
I This is on the side of like just good old fun. It's not like Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Series, which I don't know. Everyone has their own moods. This is
this
up there. I think I would say top 5.
Top 5.
You want to say top 5?
I wouldn't say top 5.
Okay, you don't say top 5.
I'm gonna say it's a good solid movie. Maybe it's not top 5 or top 10, but it's a movie you can watch.
It's better than Iron Man 3.
Yeah, it's a movie you can watch and a movie you can enjoy.
Great film. You guys are gonna watch it. I bet most of you are gonna watch it. Hope our input aligns with yours.
And if it doesn't, let us know below.
Yeah.
Comment, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. Please share these videos because we have a lot more coming. Once again, I'm Joe.
And I'm Richie.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Bye.